Caro twisted and turned on the bed, both from the discomfort that comes with being in the third trimester of pregnancy and from recalling what she had seen earlier in Okon's phone. Okon was having a bath earlier in the day when his phone beeped. It was a message notification tone. Out of sheer curiosity, Carol looked at the screen of the phone since she couldn't unlock it, and she saw the pop-up notification that ended up disorganizing her for the rest of the day. It was a short text message from a number saved as Oga Mechanic. The message read, "Baby, Mira is sick. Send money ASAP." Who was this Oga Mechanic calling Okon baby? And who is the Mira that is sick? But wait, Caro thought to herself, when did men begin addressing each other as baby? Caro pretended not to have seen the message. She began arranging the room. While she waited and watched to see what would be Okon's reaction when he sees and reads the message. Okon came out of the bathroom with his towel tied around his waist. He reached for his phone almost immediately because he had heard it beep while he was bathing. He unlocked the phone and looked through it for a few minutes before dropping it and getting dressed to leave the house. While he was putting on his clothes, Caro, pretending not to have touched his phone or seen him go through the phone, casually asked him, "Dear, seems like I heard your phone ring. I'm not sure." "Yes, I have checked it," Okon replied. "It is the guy that fixes my keke. I told him I would bring the keke today for servicing. You know, it has been disturbing me for a while now, and he just sent me a reminder. I'm going there now," Okon replied. He dressed up hurriedly and left the house in his tricycle. Caro clapped her hands and shook her head in disbelief. Did this man just lie to my face so boldly and confidently? What is he hiding? I must find out who this mechanic and Mira are, she thought to herself. Long before Caro became Okon's girlfriend and expecting baby mama, she worked as a maid in Mama Chinedu's home. She was brought from a village in Uyo to assist Mama Chinedu with house chores and caring for the kids, so Mama Chinedu could focus on her business. Caro was very hardworking and she did her job without being reminded. She took great care of Chinedu and Amanda, Mama Chinedu's two kids, and ensured that they were comfortable even when their mom was too busy to give them any attention. She was out on an errand one day when she met Okon. He had carried her in his keke, and during the journey, he engaged her in a conversation. Okon was effortlessly funny, so Caro found herself laughing very hard at his jokes. When she got to her junction, Okon had requested for her number and she willingly gave it to him. From that day, they kept talking on phone. Some days, he would wait for her at a popular junction whenever she had errands to run, and he would give her a free lift. They kept talking every day. In the morning, Okon would wake her up with a love text, and just before she went to bed, he would send a good night message to her. They kept being friends till one day Okon initiated lovemaking. He had already promised to marry Caro and she had accepted, so they had no barrier between them again. Caro, already swayed by his sweet tongue, gave in. They made sweet love that day and many other days till one day Caro's period disappeared. She began to feel sick few weeks after, and a visit to the hospital confirmed she was pregnant. Mama Chinedu was very disappointed in her and sent her away. She packed her things and moved in with Okon. Everything had been going on well between them, and although she had suspected at some point that Okon was cheating on her, she never raised an issue over it until today when she saw the text in his phone. The next day, Caro woke up earlier than usual. Sleep had danced around her eyes all through the night but refused to enter. She kept turning and tossing, her mind filled with questions. she had no answers to. Who was Oga Mechanic? Who was Mira? And why did the message sound like it was meant for a lover, not a mechanic? Okon, as usual, had left the house early. His keke's engine always coughed loudly before it moved, so Caro knew exactly when he drove off. She lay on her side for a few more minutes, one hand resting on her heavy belly, before she finally stood up. God abeg, she muttered as she wrapped her scarf and started sweeping the small room they shared. If this man is planning to disgrace me, don't let it happen while I'm pregnant, please. After she finished cleaning, she decided to act. She took her small Nokia phone and called her friend Ima Bong, whom she preferred to call Ima. Ima had been her roommate in Mama Chinedu's house before she got sacked. If there was anyone who could advise her on how to find the truth, it was Ima. The phone rang twice before Ima answered. "Hello, Caro. Long time, oh. You just forgot your friend." Caro sighed. "Ima, it's not like that, oh. I just have a lot of problems on my head right now. I don't even know where to start." "Talk to me, Jare," Ima said, her voice lowering immediately. "Is it about a man?" Caro nodded, even though Ima could not see her. "It is Okono. Yesterday I saw a message in his phone from one number saved as Oga Mechanic. The message said, 'Baby, Mira is sick. Send money ASAP.'" Ima burst into laughter. "Mechanic? What sort of mechanic calls somebody baby?" "My sister, that one is not a mechanic, oh." "I know," Caro replied bitterly. "But when I asked him, he said he's the guy that repairs his keke." Ima said, her tone now serious. "See, Caro, men don't ever say the truth when it has to do with their side chicks. Did you get the number? You need to catch him red-handed." "Yes," Caro replied. "Good. Do a Truecaller or WhatsApp DP check. It might show the name and face of the contact." Caro's eyes widened. Ima, this is why I like you. You are so smart." Caro quickly searched out the number on WhatsApp. On the WhatsApp profile, there was a picture of a fair-skinned lady, maybe in her mid-20s, with long braids and a small baby on her lap. Caro's mouth fell open. She felt her knees weaken and grabbed the edge of the bed to steady herself. Caro's mind began racing. Could this be one of his exes, or maybe his sister? But wait, the message said baby. A sister doesn't call her brother that. She rubbed her belly again. God abeg. That evening, Okon came home smelling of engine oil and sweat. He dropped his keys on the table and sat heavily on the bed. Today now, wow. That mechanic almost spoilt my day," he said, untying his shoelace. "You did not even ask me how my day went, Caro." Caro forced a smile. "Oh, sorry. Hope the keke is fine now." "Yes, everything is okay. I even picked some passengers along the way," Okon replied. He reached for his plate of food, eating noisily. Caro sat quietly watching him. She felt anger rising again, but she swallowed it down. "Dear," she said softly, "that's your mechanic. Where does he stay?" Okon paused. "Why do you ask?" "Nothing. I just want to know. He seems like a good person," Caro replied. Okon laughed, his mouth full. He's truly good. The guy stays at Afaha Etok side." Caro nodded slowly. "Afaha Etok. Okay." The following morning, Caro pretended to be tired so Okon would leave first. As soon as she heard his keke fade into the distance, she quickly bathed, dressed, and took a tricycle heading down to Afaha Etok. The road was rough and dusty. After about 20 minutes, she arrived at the junction and asked around. Finally, she located the mechanic's shed. When she reached the shed, she saw two men working on a tricycle. One of them looked up. "Yes, who are you looking for?" I'm looking for Oga Mechanic, Caro said carefully. The man wiped his hands on a rag. It's me, I am the mechanic. What do you want? I'm sorry, Caro replied, but do you have a wife? The man laughed. Which wife? I'm not married. I just have a girlfriend for now. Caro's head skipped. Girlfriend? The man looked suspicious. Why are you asking me all this? Caro's voice trembled. It's because your number is saved in my husband's phone as Oga Mechanic. And yesterday, a message came from that number saying, Baby, Mira is sick. Send money ASAP. The man dropped his spanner. Ah, madam, I didn't send any message like that. Oh. Caro felt dizzy. She staggered backwards, holding her belly. The mechanic quickly rushed to her side. Madam, take it easy. Oh. She sat on a bench near the shed, breathing heavily. It was clear now. Okon had saved another woman's number under a fake name. Caro did not sleep that night either. She laid on her side listening to Okon snoring beside her, and she felt anger mixed with a strange kind of pity. See the person I left everything to follow, she muttered under her breath. She sucked her teeth in disgust. By morning, Okon left as usual, humming one of those old love songs he liked. Baby me, he sang, rubbing his palm over her belly before leaving. The touch made her skin crawl. As soon as the sound of his keke faded away, Caro reached for her phone, sat up, and scrolled to the number she had written down from yesterday. She saved it as unknown babe and then opened WhatsApp. Her thumb trembled slightly as she typed. Hello, good morning. Please, sorry to disturb you. I saw your number saved in my husband's phone and I just want to ask a few questions, woman to woman. She hesitated before pressing send. Her heart was pounding so loudly she could almost hear it echo. The message delivered. The blue ticks appeared within seconds. Then came the reply. Good morning. I don't understand. Please, who is your husband? Caro swallowed hard. His name is Okon. He drives keke. Maybe you know him as baby, she replied. There was a long pause. Caro stared at her screen, watching the typing bubble come and go several times before a new message appeared. Lol, Okon succeeded in deceiving you too? Caro's eyes widened. She quickly typed back. What do you mean? Another pause. Then, my name is Favor. Mira is my daughter, and yes, Okon is her father. Caro froze. She couldn't breathe for a moment. Her vision blurred. She managed to type back. You are lying. Which Okon? Describe him. Favor replied. He's dark, has short bread, drives a yellow keke, always jokes that he will soon blow. He says he's from Oron. He lives around Idoro Road. Caro's mouth went dry. Every word matched. My God, Caro said. That's my own Okon. He's the father of my unborn baby. There was silence for a full minute. Then Favor replied with what looked like pity. My dear, welcome to the club. Caro asked, what do you mean? Which club? Favor replied, the Baby Mama Club. You are number 6. Caro's mouth fell open. For a few seconds, she just stared at the message. Number what? You mean there are 5 others before me? Yes, Favor replied, and we didn't know about each other until 2 of us met at his mother's place last year. That's when everything scattered. Caro blinked rapidly. Wait, you've been to his mother's house? Favor replied, of course. She knows all of us. That woman is a real actress. She'll smile and call you my wife like she never said it to another person the day before. Myself, I was shocked when I saw one small girl there with a 2-year-old calling Okon daddy. Caro couldn't believe her ears. Tears began to roll down her cheeks. I am finished, she said. I left everything to follow this man. Even my madam sent me away because of him. Where do I start now? Favor replied her, My sister, calm down, no. I know it's painful, but you need to see things with your own eyes before you decide. If you want, I can take you to meet one of the other baby mamas. Her name is Essie. She sells Okirika clothes near Itam Market. She also thought she was the only one. Caro wiped her tears, thinking quickly, I want to see her. I need to see her, she told Favor. Favor replied, Okay, I'll text you her number. Just tell her Favor sent you. And please don't tell Okon anything yet. That man is a manipulator. He'll twist the story and make you think you're the one going mad. I won't say anything, Caro replied. Thank you, Favor. God bless you. Caro sat still for a long time. She needed to find Essie. She needed more proof. The next afternoon, Caro took a tricycle to Itam Market. She found the Bend Down Select, aka Okirika, section very easily. After asking around, a woman pointed her towards a stall shaded with blue tarpaulin. That is Essie's store, the one that sells Okirika, the woman said. Caro walked closer. The woman, Essie, was light-skinned, with her hair in tight braids. She was arranging clothes when Caro greeted softly. Good afternoon, ma. Essie looked up. Good afternoon, my sister. Do you want to buy jeans? Caro shook her head. No, Favor sent me to you. Essie froze immediately. Her expression changed instantly. She looked around, then gestured for Caro to step behind the stall. Behind the store, she sat on a stool and crossed her arms. So you have met Favor too? Caro nodded slowly. Yes, she said you know Okon. Essie gave a dry laugh. No, my sister, if I tell you the story, you will cry. Okon is not an ordinary man. He is a professional deceiver. Caro blinked. How long were you and him together? Almost 4 years, Essie said. My child Emmanuel is 3 years now. Okon promised me marriage since the first year. Till today, nothing. She scoffed. Every time he would say, Baby, I am planning something big. Just wait small. Caro covered her mouth. He tells me the same thing. Essie burst into bitter laughter. He tells all of us the same thing, my dear. You, me, Favor, Blessing, and even Rita. I heard one small girl at Ecot is pregnant for him right now. That will make us 7. Caro's knees felt weak again. She held the edge of the stool for balance. 7, she whispered. Essie nodded. And his mother knows all of us. That woman even helps him settle quarrels when we meet each other. Caro could hardly speak. Her world was spinning. So, you all just stay like that? Essie shook her head. Not anymore. Some of us have moved on. Me, I don't even want to see his face again. But I pity any woman that will still believe him. Caro's eyes filled with tears. Essie reached out and held her hand. Gently. My sister, you need to calm down. You will survive, okay? We all thought we were finished, but life can't end because of one useless man. Caro nodded, sniffling. The next morning, Caro decided to visit Okon's mother. She dressed quietly in her old wrapper and faded Ankara blouse. Her belly had dropped low now. She could tell her time was near. But before she brought life into the world, she needed to confront the man who had been choking the life out of her spirit. Caro reached the compound around 9 a.m. Mama Okon was sitting on a plastic chair, chewing groundnuts. When she saw Caro's belly, her eyes widened. My wife, so your pregnancy has gone this far now. My son didn't even tell me, oh, she laughed awkwardly. Caro smiled faintly and sat down. Mama, I just want to ask you something small. The woman raised a brow. What is it? Mama, do you know any woman called Favor or Essie? The woman blinked fast. Her chewing slowed. Eh? Favor? Essay? Where did you hear those names? Caro folded her arms. They told me both of them have children for Okon. Mama Okon looked away, her face tightening. My daughter, you know men make mistakes sometimes. Don't stress yourself over what will pass. Caro's eyes hardened. So it's true. The woman sighed. You are a good girl, that's why I don't want to get you upset. But since you've asked, yes, there are others, small troubles here and there, but he tries. He sends them a little money sometimes for the children's upkeep. Caro gasped. Ha, Mama, you knew all this time and still called me my wife. The woman looked defensive. My daughter, you won't understand. If I talk, my son will say I am destroying his life. Please, calm down. You will give birth and he will still marry you. Caro stood up, shaking her head. Mama, don't worry. I'm no longer interested in the marriage. She turned and left before the woman could speak again. When Okon returned that evening, Caro confronted him immediately. Okon, who is Favor? Who? Favor? Which favor? He asked, feigning ignorance. Stop pretending, Caro said, her voice steady. I chatted with her today. She said she has a child for you. Okon froze, then forced a laugh. Ah, Caro, you've started again. People can say anything on the phone. Are you sure it's not a scammer? Caro stood, her eyes blazing. I went to your mother's house this morning and she confirmed it. That shut him up. He swallowed hard. You did what? She told me everything, Caro said, her voice rising. Essay, Favor, Blessing, Rita, all your baby mamas. You think I wouldn't find out? Okon rubbed his head, pacing. Caro, calm down. You are shouting. You want the neighbors to hear? Yes, she snapped. Let them hear. Let them know this fine man who acts holy outside is a serial cheat. Okon hissed. Please don't embarrass me. Embarrass you? Caro's voice trembled with fury. You embarrassed yourself when you went around sleeping with other women. You promised to marry me. I lost my job because of you. I cook, I clean, I carried your child, and you are there playing father of nations. It's not that serious. Shut up, she shouted. Tears rolled down her cheeks, but her eyes stayed fierce. 6 women, Okon. 6. Don't you have shame? Okon tried to move closer. Baby, please, it was a mistake. I'll change. She stepped back. If you touch me, I'll scream. Caro, now crying, reached under the bed for her small Ghana must go bag. She had packed it in the morning. Caro, please, where are you going? You want to leave me like this? He asked, panicking. She looked at him one last time. Her face was wet, but her voice was steady. I'm not going anywhere. I am leaving you for good. There is a big difference between the two. Baby, please, don't baby me, she shouted. Go find another belly to fill. I don't belong here anymore. Okon stood there, speechless, watching her walk to the door with her heavy belly and that small bag, all that she had left. Outside, the evening sun glowed deep orange, bathing the dusty street in gold, and there was Caro waddling all the way. She never looked back. My name is IJ of Auntie IJ's Tales, and if you can still hear my voice, it means you watched this video to the end. You are the real VVIP. Thank you so much for your support. If you're a first-time viewer, don't go yet. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Keep sticking with me and see you in my next video. Bye bye.